Welcome to Sustainable Packaging with Corey Connors. Today's guest is Mr. Olivier Delataulade. I'm sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly, but please tell us your name, what you do, how you do it.
So, good morning. I'm Olivier Delataulade.
Yes,
I
said that wrong. Yes.
I am, on one hand, master expert for color and finishing for L'Oréal worldwide. And on the other hand, I'm a glass master expert for L'Oréal. And so working on this topic, plenty of things to do. And for sure, sustainability is a part of our concern.
Yeah. Excellent. We're live from Paris Packaging Week, and the team at Easy Ferris has given us this really great room to do this interview in. I'm thrilled to get to interview you. L'Oréal is an international famous brand, and you've always been a leader in sustainability. And so it's an honor to interview you. Can you tell us a little bit about what L'Oréal has been working on, maybe something you're excited about for the future of sustainable packaging?
So what I can say is that, generally speaking, L'Oréal has some big commitments in sustainability. One of them is to have recyclable packaging objective we have in the 3R policy of L'Oréal. And among this, and according to my expertise, I'm so working on some small topics or part topics of all these objectives. One is about considering decoration. We made last year a complete life cycle analysis of the impact of all the decoration we can use on the packaging.
Wow.
Including printing, stamping, metallization. So all about finishing, so printing
Labels,
and finishing. So we are now able to know the impact of each technology and then select the one we want. And to go further in this, we have identified that if we are considering lacquering or metallization, we can reduce the impact of this techno if we are using low VOC lacquers. So right now, and since probably beginning or middle of this year, we will try to go in this direction. So promoting and convincing sometimes, or using the supplier which are already use this type of technology. But the idea is to have more and more lacquer packaging or metallized packaging using low VOC lacquers to reduce by 2, in some case, the impact.
Wow, that's
this type of decoration.
Really?
Yeah,
that's very impressive.
Yeah.
And for the audience, VOC is
a volatile organic component. So it's about avoiding solvent in lacquers. And it could be isolate content lacquers or water-based lacquers. Both are good for us.
Interesting.
And better for low solvent base, for sure.
Very excellent. That's the first I've heard about VOCs on the show, but it's such an important part of what we're doing to relate it to something that the audience might understand. The new car smell. That's a VOCs. And a lot of people like it, but it's not the healthiest for us. So it's important to remember that that's an issue that we need to focus on for sustainability. Excellent. So you mentioned reusable packaging, and that's a panel I'll be speaking on tomorrow, is glass, reusable, recyclable. Do you have at L'Oréal some reusable schemes that are in the works?
Yeah, we already have on the market some rechargeable products.
Good.
Reuse, the first axis is about chargeability. So we already have some pack on the market. We are working on different new launches on different brands, for sure. The other topic we are working on for glass is about lightweighting, but ultra lightweighting.
Ultra lightweighting.
Ultra lightweighting.
Good.
So we know that things are possible. Saving 10-20%, quite possible, sometimes even a little bit more by using the current technology we have or current process we have. What we are trying to do in the team where I am, so Packaging Science Center, is to work on ultralight, meaning that trying to have less than 50 or 70%, even 70% of that. And it means that we have to probably change the process we use today, and think about how to improve, but how to change and to have inspiring process coming from other industry, for example.
That's an incredible
Yeah.
number. 50 to 70% reduction in weight is unheard of, and well done. Kudos to you. Where is your laboratory based?
In fact, we have a laboratory based in the north of Paris,
Okay.
close to, and we also have plenty of laboratories, if I can say like that, using our partner, because we are working with our glass maker as a supplier of our glass maker. So we also have quite a new extended ecosystem, So it's not about our current glass maker.
Right.
It's also about the supplier of our glass maker, university. We are working with university and researchers, such as working on glass composition, because we know that we have to be recyclable, for sure. But what could be all the glass composition which are recyclable, but allowing us to have maybe a lighter glass, not really, but more resistant glass.
Okay.
Because if we are talking about ultralight, we have a risk about fragility.
Right.
So we have to become resistant.
You can't go too far, right? Yeah.
So maybe by working on the composition, we can have always a recyclable glass, but a little bit more resistant. On the tableware, glass for tableware, they made some work on that. We have decided at L'Oréal to launch a study with researcher and university to work on that. So 1 year study, postdoctoral. So I don't know in English. So postdoc in French, postdoctoral.
Very exciting.
So we have decided to launch that this year. Then, as I mentioned, the process, we are working on the new processes. Design also, because we used to design a glass packaging like we used to do ever. Okay.
Right.
But probably we have to reinvent the way we design. It could be technically, but it could be aesthetically. So meaning that the shape of a 50 ml jar tomorrow is not the same than today,
Right.
Meaning heavy glass for sure, screw neck and so on. So probably we have to reinvent that.
Right.
And the last topic, or the last pillar to try to achieve this ultralight weighting challenge is to use post-treatment. It exists on the phone industry, it exists on automotive, tableware too. So having quenching, thermal quenching, chemical quenching. So maybe we can reinforce the glass like that, bottle like that. So having ultra weight and resistance.
That's incredible. And I really liked what you said about working with your partners and working with glass manufacturers and working with university, and this idea that we're going to do it ourselves is not possible. We must work together as a society and as a world of packaging to solve these issues and to either have reusable or lightweighting, recyclable packaging. So that's exciting to hear that you're working that way.
We are thinking that to have the right extended ecosystem is a good way to work. Yes, because to succeed, we have to have the right knowledge around the table.
Right. Yeah. Well said. Is there anything that you wanted to talk about that we didn't cover yet?
It's two main topic I am working on according to sustainability and color and finishing and sustainability and glass.
Yeah.
So probably plenty of new topics will come in the future.
So much.
And I have some colleagues working on other topics for sustainability for sure.
Well, I'd love to talk to them as well. Anything at the show here at Easy Fair's Paris Packaging Week that you're most excited about?
Plenty of things, I just arriving this morning. So no, but yes, lightweighting is a topic for sure. Recyclability, big materials, so cardboard, glass, plastic,
right?
New plastic probably too. So yeah, plenty of things to discuss with our partner. Opportunity.
Yes.
To have almost all our partner here to exchange on that. Yeah, for sure.
Well said. That's exactly right. There's so many opportunities for improvement and for new developments of packaging and exciting times in the world of packaging. Well, thank you, sir. It's been an honor to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.